seeing you again. I mean,
we meet again.
Exactly, cross country. And you came from like what temperature today?
It was 24 this morning
snowing?
in Buffalo, and snowing. It was bad. It was drifting, and when they say winter hits, it came one day it was like nice in the 40s, the next day 10 inches of snow.
It was 38 in Charleston, where I was in South Carolina. So we're here in the San Diego winter, which is
I'm good with this kind of winter. This is my kind of winter.
80 degrees. We're like
driving EV country.
EV country, convertible country, and perfect weather country. So
all year round. No wonder everyone lives here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look at this place. It's beautiful. So
cost of living's a lot more than where you and I live. So.
I know. Well, we choose hotels and planes lately.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're in the 2018 Smart Fortwo Cabrio.
Right.
And starting this year, we're starting with this model. Smart decided to go full electric.
I'm shocked. You cannot buy. This is the only brand out there that, other than like Tesla. Well, it's 100% EV, and I don't include Tesla.
Well, yeah, but when they talk about like brands going to the electrification process, that means that they're going to put some electrification process, like hybrids or plug-in hybrids. But this is like they're only going to sell electric cars.
Well, the whole difference is that 48-volt architecture.
Yeah.
So in other words, you think of a 12-volt battery that's in your car. This is 48-volt architecture, which means you need that in order to run these battery-operated cars. So when they're saying we're doing electrification, the truth on that really is they're offering 48-volt architecture, which allows them to put more technology in the cars.
Yeah. Well, this car is celebrating also the 10th anniversary here in the U.S. And when the first Smart came, it was a time when gas was almost $5 a gallon here in California. Yeah. A lot of people got excited about it and then really disappointed about it.
Yeah.
Because
it's really small too.
Well, not besides. I mean, that's one point. I mean, when you are driving the car looking forward, it feels like a normal car, doesn't it?
Right. From at least this, from the seats forward, it could be any car. You wouldn't even think. You would never.
The thing is that when you turn around, this is the back of the car. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. And there's a little net back here if you want to store something. But I mean, most of us women have bigger purses. I had to put it in the back in the trunk. Either it's on the floor.
So anyway, this car has like a very specific use. Obviously, it's for the cities. It's for like people who don't have to go really far, who like commute maybe 5, 10, 15 miles. And in the city, ideally, because you're gonna need to recharge it during the day. Right. It has a range about 60 to 65, obviously depending how you drive, like any other car. But it has like really good technology, and being an electric car, it doesn't have that transmission like in the first one. It pulled you and stop you, pull you and stop you.
The transmission was
horrible. Yeah.
And the seats were uncomfortable, and these seats are comfortable. There is no lumbar, so it doesn't get the Lauren Fix lumbar approval.
Yeah, okay.
But the seats are comfortable.
Yeah. And the technology is nice, the materials are nice. The car itself on the outside is bigger. It has like a completely different look. It's sportier, and new lights.
It's got a huge base in the back.
Oh yeah.
Which I think is awesome.
Yeah, it's a small, but I mean it's a smart car. I mean that's what it was intended for, like really congested cities like London, Paris, Madrid,
where there's
Sao Paulo,
places
New
to
York.
charge. New York City, there's no place to charge. I have a home in New York. I can't drag a cord across the street from my apartment building.
Yeah.
You know, so, and there's no charging stations in Manhattan because most of those parking spaces that are taken up by bikes.
I know, but like some places like Whole Foods, some stores are starting to have them. And the benefit of this system in this car is that charges fast. It's like 3 hours and you're set to go.
Yeah, I was really surprised how quick the charge was, and that's on a level 2 charging too.
So as we said, this is a convertible, and the other cool thing about it is like since the roof is completely flat, you can just like, well, I was gonna do it now, but like the cool thing is that you can do it while you're moving at any speed.
Up to 80 miles an hour,
exactly,
because it goes 80 miles an hour.
Top speed, 80 miles an hour, 80 horsepower. So you can open it in 12 seconds if you're count. And it's like a 2-step process. So there, it will stop there for the first section of it, like they call it like sunroof mode, I guess. And then if you push a second time, it opens the second part there. So
you get like a little teeny roll bar there.
The whole back part is open now, and then obviously you can open the windows.
Right.
And there's like a third step even, because you can take these bars out and
they store in the trunk.
And it's like a true convertible, the only fully electric convertible in the world.
That's it. Nowhere else in the world.
Turn and ahead.
That to me is really unusual to think of. There's no other convertibles. You would think some other manufacturer.
There's
would have
one
done
in the
that.
mind of Elon Musk.
Yeah, that was the Roadster from way back, and if you have one of those, he would consider that old technology.
Yeah, completely.
And in his mind, it's like having an iPhone 3.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And like the new one
For
is
what's available today.
supposedly coming in 2020, but
You won't see it by then.
Exactly.
He doesn't have any facilities to build it. But that's a whole other story.
The 3 was supposed to come, the Model 3 was supposed to come 6 months ago, and it's not coming anytime soon. So anyway, well,
Right.
she said any other story.
But we're here to drive the Smart 4x2. Now, Smart is owned by Mercedes.
Yeah, Daimler Group, yeah.
So you are getting great technology, great safety.
Safety, especially safety. When people see this little car,
They think,
they get afraid because they think it's not safe at all. It's completely safe.
And it's about the size of a Mini, a regular
Exactly, yeah.
Mini.
And I've seen the rollover video from the testing, the crash testing. And so this is the convertible. When you take this bar out, and it's only the A-pillar, and it lands on this column only,
Yeah.
it will bounce back, and like nothing, the cabin wouldn't compromise the safety of the persons inside.
Right, so the cars are designed these days to give themselves up for the humans that are inside.
Absolutely.
One of the negatives I found with this vehicle is that the retail price is $28,000. With the $7,500 federal tax credit, that brings you down to around $21,000. Once you add on the options, the vehicle we test drove was $32,000. Now, even with the $7,500 tax credit removed and your possible state tax credit or through your company, that's still a pretty pricey electric vehicle.
We're driving, and it has a range again of about 60 to 65, and again, like any other car, depends on how you drive it. If you go really fast, if you don't brake enough, the weather, you are like climbing hills, like so there are many factors to it, but 60 to 65 miles is more than enough for like what the average driver in the US drives every day. So.
Right. And the nice thing about this is because it looks better and it's bigger, it makes you feel a little bit safer inside.
Yeah.
And I think just the vehicle overall, I mean, I like little things in the sport package that we have in ours. The 16-inch wheels, which I find absolutely adorable. But it's got a nice, thick leather steering
as I
wheel.
said, all the materials, whatever you touch and whatever you see,
right.
It's like, even this is plastic, but it has like, some texture to it.
Right.
And like it feels good.
I wish it had a little more storage. The center armrest has no storage. There's a little teeny glove box. There's some storage in the doors, and there's a little tray in front of me. But that's it.
Well, maybe we can buy a Sprinter to store the car in the Sprinter.
You probably could. That would be totally awesome. I would be in for that. But I think if you're in need of a vehicle, maybe you're a student, this might be the answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I guarantee those colleges are going to have free charging. Where nowadays they charge everywhere.
So again, it's a very specific use, or not such a specific, but like you said, go to school, go to work nearby.
Golf cart communities.
Golf cart communities, like run your errands here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you at least have to try it if you know that you're not gonna drive more than 60 miles.
You're going
consecutive
on a
hours, I guess.
trip to grandma's house for Thanksgiving. You probably better plan out your charging station.
Unless you have a high-tech grandma and have like a fast charging station at home.
Most grandmas aren't high-tech.
Anyway, so we're gonna keep driving here in San Diego, enjoying this fabulous weather before we go back to the cold.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really not looking forward to the cold. I'm really impressed with the car and the changes they've made over 10 years. It's just a big difference. We'll see how the sale of the EV only goes.
We'll see.
And very interesting because with some of the gas-powered ones, we're getting amazing fuel economy.
Excellent. Well, Lauren, thank you very much.